Hey YouTube, this is Big Rib here. Decided to get on here and do a little quick video of a actual part swap and I guess the little mod that I did for the Baroness. And so I received my Haslab Rattler yesterday, so I unboxed it. It looks really nice. So whoever got it, you know, they're going to be very happy with it. I love it. I did have to move a few things around to kind of, you know, dedicate a proper space for it. And, you know, it's a pretty big boy. So just be ready for it. But anyways, here are the three figures that came with the Haslab, which was the Cobra Baroness and the Rattler. I mean the Rattler Gunner and the Wild Weasel. As you can see, I opened up the Baroness. But one of the things that kind of was thinking even before I received it, I was always thinking of selling off the Baroness. Just because I wasn't in need for a pilot Baroness. The way I collect my Joes is I like to have one definitive character of each. So, you know, I have one Duke, one Flint, you know, one Beachhead, one Cobra Commander, you know, one Destro, and one Baroness. So the Baroness that I had in my collection was the retro card Baroness, just because I liked the OG look, the original look. And I did have the 3-pack Baroness with the Crimson Twins. That one was a real nice figure, but I ended up selling it off just because the color scheme, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't going to be my definitive Baroness. And I never got the one with the cycle, where she came with the cycle. So but anyways, so with this Haslab Baroness, I said to myself, well, let me see if let me try something before I decide to sell it off. So what I did was I swapped off the upper torso from the retro to the new Baroness Haslab body, and the shoulder pads or cauldrons. I put them on the new retro Baroness body, and that was about it. Kind of gave her like just I guess a blended version of you know, the retro OG and then the new updated body, and I think it came out pretty good. It wasn't too bad. The only issue was here in the mid, the ball joint here. The ball joint from this upper torso is a lot larger than the insert where you have to insert it. So I did have to heat that up to kind of just push it in, and it moves. It does have some articulation there. It does move, you know, it doesn't pop out, you know, but it doesn't move as smooth as the original part. But it's okay. I might have lost a little bit of articulation there, but it's fine. But yeah, let's see. I think it looks good. You know, she is rocking the retro card Baroness glasses there. Give her more of the OG look. It did come with these, which are fine. They both look fine. I just like these. I always remember her with these types of glasses. But yeah, that's kind of what I did. And this is here just to show you kind of like what is left of the retro card Baroness. So got some tack on there. So this is the bottom half of the retro Baroness. I'm still thinking whether to maybe switch out the holsters. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I don't know which, let me know which one you guys think, which holsters look better. Should I leave it or switch it out? But yeah, that's what it is there. This here is the top part of the new Haslab Baroness, just this top portion. And these arms are from the retro. You can see they're only single jointed, but they fit there. They went in there nicely. No trouble at all. Still have the same articulation there at the shoulder with the butterfly joints there. Another thing I was thinking, maybe switching out the gauntlets, putting them on the new one, but I don't know. I kind of like the gloves better because they're sculpted nice. So I don't know. I might do that again also, but for now, I think she looks fine. She'll look fine standing next to Destro. So with this other one, you could piece it together and try to make another figure, but the ball joint here is very small and it doesn't snap in, and I don't think it goes far down enough. So I would probably need to maybe, I don't know what I need to do, maybe drill it down a little farther, switch out this peg here, but it won't stay. It's too loose. But this is also the neck peg for the retro. So it looks like this ball joint's too big, so I would have to maybe really force it in there in order to try to put her head back, because this is the original one neck peg that came with this. So I try to put it in there, clip it in there, but like I said, you could try to make another figure out of it if you have this, you know, if you do end up doing this mod. But I'm happy. I have my definitive Baroness now with the, you know, updated body, double jointed elbows, knees, nice sculpted body, nice sculpted head, hair. So yeah, it came out pretty nice. Now, I'm not a big custom, you know, person, but if anything that I could do that's simple, you know, I'll go ahead and try it. I don't like ruining my figures, so I'm very cautious on what I do. This is the jacket that came with the Baroness pilot, so I'm not gonna use that, or I don't think I will. Like, I left all her helmet and her breather in the package. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use that, but this is another hair sculpt that came with the Baroness, and a rifle. So a lot better than these plain black. Has a little bit of color, more color on there. So and there's another hair sculpt in there too. I think it's a shorter one. It's kind of like up in a bun. but I wasn't going to use that, so I left in there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. You know, another thing is too, I always picture Baroness with heels, so there she is. I think she came out great. I think these glasses give her a little more personality. I have also to switch them out with these other ones. They're a little flimsy, so a little kind of difficult to put on. There she goes. These are a little harder plastic, so they're kind of easier to put on her, but there she is with those. Like I said, I kind of like her with her OG glasses here. So but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is this something you guys would consider doing? If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. But there she is. My definitive Baroness. Thank you for watching, and to the next one. Bye. Thank you.